Hello, Cousin Kenny here again to play with some loose action figures. This week, this time, whatever, this video, we're going to play with the Lightning Collection Remastered Blue Ranger. This is a deluxe figure that Hasbro's put out. It's the second Lightning Collection of Mighty Morphin Blue, yeah. But this is like new and improved, better head sculpts, more stuff, higher price point, and we're gonna check it out. So there's the box. I really like that 30th anniversary team art. Apropos, because this week is the Once and Always Power Rangers special, which I'm very excited about. You got there, that'll display nicely once they make all of them, because then you just go boom, 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 which is cool, right? Let's crack it open. So I was not going to pick these up. I already have a full team of Mighty Morphin, including secondary Rangers, and like I wasn't doing Super 7. I already have way too much Mighty Morphin. There's Fig Arts, there's Loyal Subjects, there's Ninjetti, there's something else. Way too much Mighty Morphin, right? I don't need it. Then I started to see the pictures. I'm like, shit, these look cool. So I was like, I'll keep an eye out for one, right? Well, my good friend Jeff decided to gift me one. So here he is. This is the short-lived, now being replaced Hasbro plastic-free packaging. This is how it was delivered. What goes in these, I'm not quite sure about. This is our lineup of everything that's supposed to be included. So, instructions, I guess. Bag of bits and tray. So we're gonna I'm gonna set this up for reference material here. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to itemize this thing. Now, there's been a lot of fig swap problems with the plastic-free stuff, and I suggested pretty early on that if they went the route that Lego does with tamper-proof tape, right, which is pretty identifiable if there's been an issue, or even like those foil stickers to seal that like you can tell if they've been cut. I think that would have dramatically reduced shenanigans, but here we go. So we got 2 effects, which are fun. We got 3 blaster modes, which is always nice. We have the 2 separate of those. We have the helmet. We have all 4 hands. We have little glasses. And we have the coolest part, which is the tiny morpher. Go in here. Oh, okay, there's the last piece. I was wondering where this guy was. So with that, I got all of my accessories in my plastic-free packaging, and I have my figure. So let's check out this first off. So initial impressions, everything feels pretty tight, nothing crazy. The head sculpt is pretty nice. I don't have my unmasked head for the first Lightning Collection run on display, so I can't really compare them like that, but let's play around here a little bit. We got Nerdy Billy, glasses fit pretty well. We'll do I've got another figure I can compare it to at some point. Oh, I like that The glasses actually lock in behind the ears into the hairpiece, which is a nice design touch, I think. It's a little wonky. Looks a little weird when it's not there, but all right, let's run it through the tests. These tests all began with my unboxing of the Action Force Kickstarter, and it's just basic mobility joint tests. So we got a full T-pose, which is nice. We got a nice back arch on the shoulders there. We're gonna pivot. We're gonna pivot. It goes out pretty nicely that way. The box shows him doing a morphing pose, which, if I'm being honest, I'm partial to, just because I already have a helmeted weapons holding Blue Ranger. So let's do, those joints are pretty nice and smooth, no problem on the knees so far. That's a pretty good double knee bend, which is nice. He can even get back here and like hold his own knees, which is pretty nice. Yeah. You know, the problem with this figure is that we already have a George, and that, you know, we have a Blue Ranger Lightning Collection already. So ironically, despite the martial arts nature of these figures, he does not want to do complete splits. I am curious. I was going to save this for later, but it's my original. This is my. I'll leave them helmeted and unhelmeted for the rest of the comparison, just for fun. So yeah, we'll dive into this since he's here. So the biggest takeaway so far, this is a darker shade of blue and a little bit off-white. The whites are really bright on him, and the blue is a couple shades brighter for sure. As many have noted before me, the belt has added detail. There's the morpher on the belt, looks better in general. Oh yeah, I'll show you the pinless joints for those that are concerned with it. I've never been one to like really obsess over the pinless thing. At the end of the day, they're toys. Like until you're making them out of that synthetic flesh stuff like Hot Toys does Hulk figures, like it's still gonna look like a toy. So not gonna see me getting hung up on that too much. Of course, one of the most important aspects of a Power Ranger figure is the design of the helmet. And it looks like, if I'm being honest, that the new helmet is a hair bigger. Looks like the mouthpiece is, that's awkward, huh? Is a little larger and more pronounced, and I don't know how much of that is just, no, I mean, there's definitely some extra room on the outside. And even this one, the original one, has like a little outline piece there, but it's painted blue, whereas they painted it silver here, so it makes it look even bigger. But, oh. Well, it's a ball joint. There you go. Just a little wonky at first. Ball joint. We're gonna pop. It seems to sit. Oh, there you go. This doesn't sit quite as awkwardly high. We'll do some straight up size comparisons too. So, despite the helmet being slightly larger, this neck, the new neck, definitely has more like the cloth wrap effect to it, versus this one just looks like a flat piece of plastic, like a smooth piece of plastic, I guess. I think that's a little better when I angle the head down a little bit. looking at them, you know, my initial takeaway here is that I think I like the coloring of the old one more, but I think I like the way the helmet looks. The body looks like it might be a hair more broad. I can't tell if that's just a trick of paint or if they are slightly larger. Yeah, I mean, the figure looks like it might be a little thicker, but I'm not gonna lie, I think I like the look of the first one a little bit more. Obviously, I like the accessories and stuff that the second one comes with, but what are you gonna do? So, as I get my guy ready for display ability here, I popped his head back off, put Billy's face back on. I think, listen, I have helmeted Rangers. These come with the morphers. I think the goal here is to take advantage of the accessories and maybe do, if I'm going to do a team of these, which against my better judgment, perhaps I should do it with, you know, their morphers, so that it's actually a different look than something I already have. That's kind of my thought process here, right? So, what's nice about the Morphin Hands is it has, like, they have side. What's nice about the Morphin Hands is they have side joints, so the hands angle side to side a little bit, which is cool. I've said before, I'm not much of a poser, so it's going to take a little bit of effort to get him locked in how I want. I might have to tag in a friend. And there he is. I've decided that I'm going to go the route of the unmasked head for the remastered figures. Usually I just do unmasked heads for the Rangers that are no longer with us, but given that they have the morphing, or the morphers and the morphing hands, I think it'll separate it. I'm also going to go with the glasses-less Hot Billy look, as he's affectionately referred to. Again, just to differentiate it, and I have a Zeo bias. I kind of prefer later season Billy anyways. So there he is. Remastered Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger. Pretty happy with it. Does everything I expect. Can't really judge it based off the price point because it was a gift. But if you're on the fence about it, I suggest you check it out. With the remastered figures, I think I'm going to pose them down with the Fig Arts as opposed to up there with their fellow Lightning friends. But just for giggles, I figured I'd do a quick comparison with the Fig Art, just so you can see the size difference. Thanks for watching. See you next time.